One of the last of a dying breed. You know where hip-hop live without the skinny jeans. That's why I walk with a different walk, fought with a different heart, talk with a different walk.
Yo, Lloyd Banks crazy, yo. And I'm gonna start off by saying, yo, shout out to Lloyd Banks for doing this whole mixtape, 14 tracks with no features. And it gave you the old Lloyd Banks feel. It gave you that old mixtape back in the day, smoking Reggie feel. You know what I mean? I fuck with it straight through. It knocked straight through. It was dope to come out right after. What was the R&O he just put out? All or Nothing. The All or Nothing one he just put out just a month ago. So you looking at a month in between other joints. And he had some relevant shit on here. The On My Life shit. He got a bar in there about the Trump grabbing the pussy shit. So I'm like, damn, that was relevant. That was quick. You know what I mean? That was real fast.
We out here on your fuck shit. Why would I keep in touch with the very thing that's keeping you down? I feel disgust quick, close to the edge anyway. Push me if you want. The 40 and soul stature, grab a pussy like Trump.
So that lets you know he working. You know, versus like Meek Mill, that DC4, niggas is killing me on it too, because niggas love that shit. But that DC4, I just feel like where was the new music? You know what I mean? Like, it was nothing fresh in there, but this Banks go hard. I got some favorites. Let me see what my favorites is and shit. Another Episode. That's one of my favorites. Repetition. That's one of my favorites. And that shit history hard as shit to me. That probably is my favorite. I don't know if I can say exactly which one is my favorite just yet, but that Banks go hard. What you got on it though?
I definitely agree. It definitely does go hard. I listened to this like 4 or 5 times because, you know, it was like, what was it, 14 tracks?
Facts.
So I had to go, you know, keep going over, and I was in the car, so I getting out and shit like that. But I was checking it out, I listened to it like 4 or 5 times, and I'm like, you know, I couldn't pick a favorite because Yo was spitting through the whole thing. The motherfucking the beats were crazy.
Facts.
The rhymes were definitely on point. Then you know he had the hooks. The hooks were rocking and shit. This project seemed like it was well thought out and put together for it to be. It's just a mixtape and shit, right?
And for it to be so soon. And I listened to it like 3-4 times in one time, because a lot of the tracks I was starting over 2-3 times. Like, damn, like. So yo, that shit was knocking. That shit was definitely worth the listen. It was worth the hype. Everybody was in the comments like, check it out. It was definitely worth the hype. It was a good listen.
That shit right there is the reason why I come at these new, it's not the age thing. It's not that I can't understand these dudes and shit like that. But for you to have dudes like Lloyd Banks that's gonna give you some good music, some shit you can really listen to, and not no shit that's gonna have you motherfucking have you a headache later spinning and shit like that. Well, what the fuck did this nigga just say? Yo, he's spitting some good shit, yo. This is what a rapper does, what Lloyd Banks do. So that's why I'm like, you know, these dudes, it's not that I'm old and I'm coming down on them. There's other rappers in the game of their age that spit that shit too. So, but you know, Lloyd Banks is not gonna get the radio play with a shine like he should. The exposure. So that's why I be coming for these young niggas like that. It ain't nothing personal. No, it's personal. Because I love hip hop, they gonna stop fucking it up.
Yeah.
Why you laughing?
Lloyd, I just be tripping because you find a way no matter what we talking about, you find a way to get at the young.
Every time I'm going to continue to find a way.
We're gonna talk about that, but Lloyd Banks be getting at them niggas heavy. He be getting at them niggas heavy on his mixtape. She be taking man shots at them little young niggas. He be taking shots at the vets too. You know what I mean? The nigga said in one, like the first, second, or third song, he say on there like, let a nigga take a shot at me. My shot to be great or some shit. I know he said it doper than that, but that shit was crazy. But what you give it though?
They don't want to fuck with Lloyd Banks. Lloyd Banks they don't want to fuck with him.
Yeah, Lloyd Banks.
And I'm like this, yo, Lloyd Banks better than 50 Cent. That 50 Cent shit put out, Yo, that shit was garbage, yo. This Lloyd Banks is killing that, yo. Lloyd Banks right now is the leader of G Unit, yo. If there's a G Unit, Lloyd Banks is the leader.
As far as bars?
As far as bars. 50 ain't got them bars like that.
Lloyd Banks always been more bar heavy than 50, though. He always been more bar heavy. Always.
Yeah, but 50 was holding his own. You know, especially mixtape 50.
Yeah, that shit done.
You know what I'm saying?
That's done.
Lloyd Banks always had your mixtapes and shit. Your mixtapes always were rocking and shit. 50 had this mixtape, and that shit was rocking. So Lloyd Banks been on when you heard from him, then when he come back with his last joint, man, that bitch was banging. He come back with this shit, banging. 50 Cent come out with shit, that should be like,
Facts.
It don't be official.
50 give you a
But
song
right
or two.
Yo, his songs be whack.
Nah, 50 good for a good song or two. I ain't gonna play.
Yo, his songs be whack.
Whatever, nigga. You like that Kane and shit. I ain't like. You was all gassing it. But yeah, yo. What you give it though? What you get his Banks?
I gave the Lloyd Banks a motherfucking yo, I gave that shit a 10.
I knew you was gonna go there. Yo, when I heard it,
yo, the beats were rocking. It was put together. Yo, it was a well put together project. I didn't skip shit. If anything, I just let this shit run over again and again. There was no skipping nothing on this CD.
Facts. Yo, I'm gonna say this. I gave it a 9. And it's no knock to it. Giving this a 9 is not saying, yo, he missing something. Nah. It was a strong 9 for what it was a mixtape a month after he just put out the All or Nothing project. So, but I think the All or Nothing project edged this one just slightly. It was just slightly better. I understand you though. You gave the All or Nothing a 10. So giving this a 10, I ain't gonna argue that. But for me, this one was just slightly a 9. Niggas gonna hate me. I see it in your face. I already feel it in the comments and shit. Niggas gonna hate me, but yo, I couldn't get this one a perfect 10. It was so. It can get to the point where it can start to sound the same. You know, his tempo don't change. His mood never changes. So I zoned out when I listened to it. I wasn't doing nothing. I ain't even gonna lie. I had cops on mute watching this shit, listening to this shit, waiting for the game to come on and shit. So, yeah, I mean, like,
that's the Lloyd Banks sound. I mean, that's what your sound like. I mean, I thought about that show, like, you know, your sound the same throughout the tracks and shit. But you know what? I mean, yo was giving you like, yo give you the gutter shit, then yo switch, yo tone it down and shit. Yo gave you like different. I don't want to say styles, but yo gave you like all gutter. It wasn't all chill. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, he definitely went in different directions. He definitely did. But nah, and it was dope because he it didn't give me the same feel like, damn, this sounds just like All or Nothing that just came out a month ago. It was definitely rocking, and I remember listening to All or Nothing, and after listening to All or Nothing, I wanted more. I was disappointed that went off. You know what I mean? So this coming behind it, it gave me what I wanted, and I'm going to bang it again. I'm going to knock it again, and I'm going to recommend it, and that shit fire. Banks be spitting on there. It's straight fire. And I feel bad that I can't give it a 10 because I wanted to. But
yeah, nah. You should feel bad. You should feel bad, yeah.
Nah, but I definitely gave it a 9.
Because I'm like, the lyrics, he get an A he get an A on lyrics. Yo, it's spitting. The beat selection, that's some good ass beat selection. The hooks even show he put work into it. I mean, I would listen to that shit, I would ride, listen to this shit, like, yo, all right, here go the hook. Listen to the hook. I'm like, niggas don't do shit like that no more, really, and shit.
No, the songs not even structured the same. Nah, yo, it's a dope project. It's a dope project. But when after listening to it, can I put it in the conversation with album of the year? I would rather put All or Nothing in there before this.
What?
I would rather put. I mean, that's just the feel I got listening to it. Maybe after I listen to this a little bit more, because it's crazy. You know, I listen to so much shit. I'm already like, what is going to be album of the year? Because when we do that, like, what's going to be? And I can't tell you right now because I listen to so much shit, but I can't see this one beating All or Nothing. It might change.
Right now, I gotta say,
I can't see it.
Right now, I would have to say, like, cause remember we just did the Joe Budden. Joe Budden was rocking. But then this come along and shit, I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, maybe this better than the Joe Budden shit.
But see,
you know what I'm saying? But both of them
you
don't
sick.
think so?
No, both of them sick. But I think Joe project was better than this. They went
Joe
different
just,
directions
Joe,
though.
Right, and your rap style just, you know,
flawless.
Both of them good for who they are.
Facts. Nah, them niggas used, you know what I mean? Them niggas, they had a little beef for a minute. Joe Buttons and Lloyd Banks.
I don't think so. I don't.
As far as Pink Buttons, he's
Pink Buttons.
He's trying to take your job, man.
Wow.
He done gave it up. He threw it in the ropes.
Wow. Man. Well, you know.
Everybody's coming at Joe Budden. That's old folks.
Whoa. Well, you know.
They taking shots at us.
What'd you say?
They shooting blanks.
Yo, where did that come from? Like, how did that even get started?
That came from imaginary disses. You know, when you're number one, whoever your contender feels, or whoever feels they get your contender, feels the number one, they're gonna feel like you're talking about them. Yeah. To the point where, you know, if 50 says, I'm the king of New York, whoever feels like they're the king of New York also is gonna feel like that was a diss, a subliminal diss. Yeah. You know, when I say something like, I'm number one on the mixtape, you don't apply. You're like, you're not even in the rankings, so why would you feel like I was dissing you or feel like 50 was dissing you? Like, you're the last thing on our mind.
So he just put his name up.
He put himself in there, like, you know, talk about me, say something back. Wow. You know, when you don't say something back, that's all.
All right, but that's what it is. Lloyd Banks, Halloween Havoc 3. Ain't that what it is?
Halloween Havoc 3, correct.
Yeah, facts. I be knowing the names of some of this shit. But I give it a 9. He give it a 10. He fuck with it enough to give it a 10. It knocked. I ain't arguing nobody 10. Don't beat me up too bad in the comments. I ain't arguing nobody 10. But let me know what you think. Is this better than All or Nothing? I'm gonna be in the comments. You know I'm always in the comments. So fuck with me. You can catch me in the comments anytime. I'm in there. You feel me? I'm DJ Big Diesel, man.
I'm just telling.
Facts.
One of the last of a dying breed. You know where hip-hop live without the skinny jeans. That's why I walk with a different walk, fought with a different heart, talk with a different